What is good, you sexy bastards? Welcome back. It is SCG, and we have a brand new video for you today. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe and drop a like. Turn on the bell so you don't miss future uploads like this one. Now, if you also want to check out our merch shelf, you can click down below and get yourself some of that sexy SCG swag. And if you don't follow us yet on social media, you can find us anywhere at Stella Crew Gaming, and also check out our website at StellaCrewGaming.com. And with all that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get it. What is good, you sexy bastards? Welcome back. It is SCG with a brand new GTA 5 online video for you today. I know it's been a minute. It's been a few months since my last video, so this is probably going to be a little bit rusty, but this is the workaround for the DMO LITE glitch. So that was just released this morning, so big shout out to the founder of that, Ben123_. I will leave a link down below to his Twitter if you guys want to give him a follow, as well as we do have a save that's been released already with all the new DLC cars. So we're going to go ahead and just load those in. So those who aren't familiar with loading cars that kind of aren't released yet, and Hazard hasn't updated save editor yet, you can go ahead and do this. For those who don't have the patience for Hazard to update it, you can now go ahead and make your own and do the workaround for DMO LITE. So the first thing we're going to do here is we got our save editor. So you're going to want to go over to my Discord and download the file. It's here. It was submitted by Slammed, so big shout out to Slammed. So it's the Criminal Enterprise DMO save. So you're just going to go ahead and download this. There will be a link down below to my Discord. Once you've joined that, of course, we're going to go ahead and download it, and then we're going to go into our save editor, and we just want to simply open that file. Okay. Now, just like any other car, we're going to go into Garage. And if you notice here under Trevor and a few of the other guys here, Michael and Franklin, there's going to be unknown over here. And even though it's spelt wrong, and then if you actually go down, you've got the list of the cars will actually be in the plates. So you got the Brizio 3, the Conada. And then if we go here, we go down to Sandy Shores Helipad. You've got the Corsita, the Jaguar, whatever that. So a lot of these are ones that aren't even released yet. The Greenwood, which is released. So what you're going to do is you want to make sure you don't change this part here where it says none. You can obviously leave the plate or change it if you want. That's totally up to you. And make sure we don't obviously change anything here. So you can go ahead and modify the car how you normally would to get all the specifications that you want. And then once you've done that, we're simply going to save it. So the big thing is we just want to make sure we don't want to change this none part to any other vehicle, or it will reset it. And then, of course, I mean, if you do it by accident, just close out and don't save it. So you can just close it. Are you sure you want to before you save? Yes. So just don't save it if you're worried about messing that up. And then, of course, you can go into now your save wizard and copy the file over onto your save wizard. You guys should all know how to do that by now. So once we've done all that, we're just going to go ahead and put it on our console. So I'll meet you over there and I'll show you the new workaround for DMO LITE. All right, so here we are now over on the console. Now, the first thing we're going to do is copy the save, obviously, from our USB to the console. Now, once we've done that, this is going to be just like the previous DMO. I'm going to be lowering my MTU. For those who use your netcut, you can still use your netcut or whatever other form you use, but I will be using the MTU method, so there is no netcut required. So I'm going to go into my settings. I'm going to go down to my network. I want to go into settings of the network, set up internet connection. I'm going to go ahead and options on here and go to advanced settings, and I'm going to make sure my MTU for me is 615. Okay, so I'm going to make sure it's manual, and then I'm going to change it to 615. Some of you guys use 630, 645, usually kind of go up in increments of 15 until you find your sweet spot. For those who are familiar with DMO, you should know how to do this part already, but 615 works for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. All right, so once we have done that, we are literally ready to go ahead and hit the glitch. So we're going to start up the PS4 version, obviously, of GTA. We are on the PS5 console for this video. It is going to work pretty much exactly the same for you guys who are doing this PS4 to PS4, but I am on a PS5 with the PS4 version. This does not work on next gen. Okay, so we're doing the PS4 version. We're going to go ahead and launch the game now. So here we are now in GTA. We've loaded up our modded save. Now the first thing we want to do is we want to double check that we're going to be in a free mode session. We are going to need our friend who's going to be in a separate invite only session, also in Titan of a job, and he's going to be sitting on the settings screen, and he is also in free mode. Okay, so this part has not changed. We have our friend sitting in Titan of a job in free mode. Once we load in as Trevor, we're going to switch to Franklin. Now from this part, what we want to do is do the wanted level cheat, which I'll leave down below if you don't know it, and we want to get ourselves a single star wanted level. Now we're going to answer the phone from Lester automatically. This will just buy us some time until we get outside. Now when we get outside, we're going to just hang up the phone. Now the wanted level will go away, so we're going to do the wanted cheat one more time to get the cops back on us. So just make sure they're still nice and close, and we're going to wait until we get close enough where we're going to put our hands up in the air. So I'm going to slow this part down now, so cops are back on me. Get close enough, we're going to have our hands in the air. We're going to go options, over to online, play GTA online, and then we're going to hit go. Now from go, as soon as you hit this alert to accept it, we're going to go into our PlayStation menu, and we want to suspend our application. I'm going to use YouTube. You can use Spotify or anything else. Once we have suspended the application, we're going to just tap our PlayStation button once again. And so I'm going nice and slow here so we can do this. Now we're going to go back into GTA. We're going to wait until we get the third bump in the sky. So it's going to go bump, bump, bump. We should have the Rockstar Game Services are unavailable right now. On that third bump, we're going to hold our PlayStation button once again. And now we want to go join our friend that is sitting in Titan of a job. So we're going to hit join group here on PS5. Now we're going to sit on this alert. For me, I had to do this a little bit quicker than I used to. I used to do 10 seconds. I had to do it now 6 seconds. So I've waited 6 seconds on this alert. And then once my 6 seconds are up, I'm just going to hit X to accept the alert. We're going to get a couple more there flashing. That's fine. Do nothing at that point. We're going to wait until our screen fades to black like this. And now we're going to accept these two alerts. So we're going to accept that one, accept that one. Now it's going to say joining GTA in the bottom right hand corner. We want to go back and join our friend again. So we're going to hold our PlayStation button and go and join our friend. Now this is where it's changed. So nothing is going to happen. Okay, so we're not going to get any alerts here. So what we want to do is hold our PlayStation button once again. We're going to go into our network settings, and we want to simply toggle the network off and then back on. Now once it's back on, we want to go into connection status, and we want to wait till it fully connects. Okay, this is very important. You got to make sure it fully connects. So here it'll tell you it's connected. It's going to log into the PlayStation network, and then once that's all good, we can back out, and we're going to go down, and we're going to join our friend once more. So now we're going to join that friend, and then we're going to get this alert here, which is going to come up any second now. Again, I'm slowing this down. This one here, welcome, hope you don't cheat, bullshit alert. We're going to accept it. Now we're going to have joining GTA in the bottom right hand corner again. We're going to wait about 8 seconds roughly on this kind of screen. Then we want to tap the PlayStation button just once, and we want to go in and turn our controller off, and we should get this controller disconnected alert. If you're on PlayStation 4, you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to press and hold the PlayStation button, and you should be able to turn your controller off at that point. Main thing is here is you do not want to go back into the dashboard. Once we reconnect our controller by hitting the PlayStation button, we're going to get this alert here, and we want to do nothing. Okay, from this part, it's exactly the same as the old DMO glitch. So this is that last alert that we get that we just wait on until it disappears. Once it disappears, it's going to eventually take us in to a session where we're Trevor. Okay, so we're going to be Trevor at that point, and we're going to have 2 other alerts that are going to pop up that we're going to accept. So again, from this part on, the glitch is exactly the same. So the difference that we're doing here is we're doing that network toggle, and then we're also doing the disconnecting of the controller. The rest of the glitch in the beginning and the end is going to be the exact same. As you can tell, I'm rusty. So there's those 2 alerts. We're going to accept those 2 alerts once we're down at Trevor here. And then we want to do is hold our interaction menu, and we want to pull up director mode. And then from director mode, we're just going to go enter director mode. So we're just going to hit up once and then go enter director mode. All right, now how we can tell we hit it at this point is we want to pull up our phone, and if we have the online phone, we know we have hit the glitch and we're good to drop the cars. All right, so here it is now. I pulled up the phone. I've got the online phone. I'm going to go into my interaction menu. I'm going to select the vehicle that I want to drop, and then I'm going to go down to return to casting trailer. I'm going to hover over that until our money appears in the right hand corner, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and hit return to casting trailer, and now I'm going to sit on this alert. Now this is where we need to sit until our friend joins us to now get that car. All right, so again, this part's exactly the same. After about 30 seconds to a minute, our friend is going to join us. They're going to get into the session. They're going to see the car. All they need to do is get in the driver's door, move it a little bit, and then we can go ahead and drop the secondary car. So I'm going to speed up here really quick to go to the secondary car. If you're unfamiliar with that, then I'll show you how to drop a second car. Okay, so here we go now for the second car. We were still on that alert. We want to suspend our application again. So again, we can use YouTube, you can trim a clip, you can use Spotify, whichever. Then we're going to go back into GTA and we're going to simply accept the alert to return to the trailer. Now, once we're in the trailer, we're just going to hit once up on the D-pad to go back into director mode. And then when we do spawn back in, we're going to hold our interaction menu and we want to go down to the car that we want to drop next. So we're going to go into garage and we're going to simply hover over the car we want to drop. And then we're going to hold the interaction menu to back out. Then from here, we're going to go options, online, play GTA online, and join friends. Now, when we join our friends, we're going to bump up here in the sky. It's going to be frozen for a few seconds. When it unfreezes and it kind of reloads, we're then going to hold our interaction menu and hit X one time, and it should go black just like that, the little black flicker. That means we have now dropped that car. So that car will follow into that friend session that they were just in. So they've saved that first car by moving it. They're going to wait, maybe 30 seconds. The second car is going to be dropped. They're going to get in that car as well, move that one aside, and then what they can do from there is they can obviously get ready to do the give cars to friends. So if you have somebody else to help them, or if you're going to go back in and join them, whichever way. All right, so I'm going to show you just on the other side here that the cars are saved, and then we're all done. And so here we are now on the second console. You can see the two cars behind me that I just dropped. So he moved them over here and now they're good to save. So we can do the facility gift cards to friends or any other gift cards to friends that are out right now. And we can save these vehicles. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I do appreciate you keeping and sticking around with me for the 3 months or whichever I've been MIA, but I've just been waiting for a good glitch like this one. So catch you guys all later. Until the next one, this is SCG. I'm out.